Okay, and this is probably the ultimate safety for your pool, besides having a pool cover, which I will show you. But this is I call it the Spider-Man safety net. I'll give you the correct term in the comments. But basically what they do is they drill holes all around your pool to install this particular netting. And in order to get it off, you need to have this pulley, and I'll show you how I take it off. It's a highly effective safety device, but they do have to alter your deck by drilling these holes and putting these clips in. Okay, and the safety net does have its drawbacks. Number one, it's pretty hard to get off and on, and if you do take it all the way off, sometimes it's hard to match up for homeowners to match up where each peg goes in the hole, and you need this pulley to actually get it off. So it's a little bit cumbersome to get on and off if you use your pool regularly, and so let me go ahead and take it off. So what I do is I put the pulley into the slot there, so it's held in securely. Then I clip this on this little ring here, this little rope ring, and then what I do is I just simply pull the pulley back, I release it, and then I turn that, and what that does is that pulls out this hook, so that's out now, and then I just release it. Let me release it real quick. I simply release it with that lever, and I let it unwind, and now I can get this hook off. This one's out, and there's one more over there. Now that that's out, I can get the other one out pretty easily. Let me go ahead and unhook this. Okay, and this is the second one that's holding the net on. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out with my hand now that I got that tension off. And then I can simply start unhooking these one by one around the pool to open up the netting, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so this particular Katchakid net, they actually marked it where it starts. Some of them I've seen painted black, so you know where the key points are. This one here doesn't have that, but it does have a marked peg, so you know where to start. You can see I already pulled some of the net off of there. I'm going to get the other part of the pool off too. So I basically pull it all to one side, and I leave this last row in. That way I can put it back on after I clean the pool. If you're going to use it for a party, you can definitely get the whole netting off. And just remember, it has marked where it actually begins to put it back on correctly. And I'll go ahead and show you how I hook it back up. Okay, you'll notice this pool is rectangular, but they also make it for free-form pools and even for a spa with a free-form pool. So they actually make these nets for any pool size or shape. It's just a matter of putting the pegs in, drilling the holes in the ground to put the hooks in, and so they can make it for any style pool you want. I just simply pull it back over the pool, and now I'm going to put them back in their holes one by one, and I work my way around the whole pool this way. It's kind of tiresome, but it's the only way to do it. You just got to put them in one by one as you walk around the pool. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, before I use that pulley to put it back on, I always walk around just to make sure that all the hooks are in. And I do that. I walk around the whole pool to inspect the hooks. Okay, then I reverse the process. I reattach this one here first, and then I'm going to go ahead and reattach the part by the pulley right now, and it's going to pull really tight. I'm going to pull this side as close as I can get. I'm still a good 18 inches away from that hole. I'm going to go ahead and unwind the pulley and hook it onto this loop here in the rope to help me pull it in. Okay, so you can see I have the pulley and I have it hooked onto this rope. I'm going to get this hook and I'm going to put it in this peg. There's no way to humanly pull it unless you have Herculean power without this pulley, so definitely you need this. So I'm going to go ahead and reverse it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this rope in now. And you can see it's coming closer to the shore. And once I get it close enough, I'll put that hook right into that peg right there. Okay, so I keep pulling it in until I get it close enough where I can put this in. And then once that's in there, I go ahead and release the pulley. Now that I release the pulley, I let it go out myself. And I can simply unhook this from here, and the pool net will be perfectly tight, and that's how you get the safety net back on. And there you have the safety net fully restored on the pool. It took me about 10 minutes to get it off, 10 minutes to get back on. So it is kind of labor intensive to do correctly, and you may get faster as you do it more often. But you just got to make sure that all those hooks are in, otherwise you defeat the purpose of the safety net. And now it's totally child-proof. There's no way you can get that off without that pulley. And it's a really well-made safety device for your pool.